Bloody hell, it's hot in here. I hope you can hear me, but I got my fan on. I'm not going to turn it off. It's bloody here in the middle of Wales in summer. But what are we going to do today? Now, yes. It's hot. What we're going to do today is we're going to punch a hole in this oil pan, try to find my crumpets and tea. I have this Mustang 96 2-valve Turbonetics turbo kit, and it's telling me I got to punch a hole in this oil pan. Just punch a hole in it. Now, have you ever wondered if there's shavings that get in there? Does the grease really capture the shavings? I don't think they do. Well, we're going to find out, because I had the timing cover off because I did put cams, new guides, new chains, and I powder coated the timing cover. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to punch it with it off the car. I don't think we're going to bend the pan. If it looks like we'll put the cover back up. But right now, you can tell there are no shavings in there, no metal, and what I'm going to do is take these rare earth magnets and stick them down in there just to capture any shavings, just in case. Alright? There it is. Let me see if I can get it. How far can I get this phone in there? Not very far. See that? Okay. Alright, let's get to punching. Now, I would have thought that you want to drill a little pilot hole in there first to get that in there, but it does look like it's hard. So we're going to do as the instruction says from Hellion. Where's it at? Let's see. Next step is to punch and tap the oil pan. Make a 0.75 inches down from the oil pan rail, center left to right. Take the applied punch and hammer a hole into the oil pan. Hit punch until it seats against the pan. This part here. Just like that. Alright, let's give it a whirl. Alright. We're through. I actually did punch a hole in there. See it poking through? Alright, let's keep going. It's all the way in. It just seated it against the pan. Look what it did to the pan. That's what you're putting into your motor. Paint's flaking off. The metal's, is what do you call it? Splintered. Okay, so that's still getting in your oil. Alright, let's pull this plug out. If I can. Alright, hold on. getting that. I mean, yeah, it's probably not super bad for your motor, but it's still getting in there. Look at all that paint flaking off. I mean, you're still getting that. I mean, yeah, it's probably not super bad for your motor, but I mean, it's still getting in there. You know? I mean, you can feel it. It's all broken and serrated in there. The nice thing about this is I have the pan off, or the front cover off, to try and capture everything. Alright, now the next step. Take a 3/8 pipe tap supplied. It is supplied and coated with grease. Tap hole and pan, the grease will catch the tap shavings. We're going to find out if that's true or not. Remove tap and wipe the remaining grease from hole. Be careful not to let shavings fall in the pan. Take supplied 3/8 pipe to dash 10A fitting and install in the pan. Alright, let's tap it. For this purpose, we're going to use AMSOIL. You can use any kind of grease. Just tappity tap tap. Let's tap the grease. This might be a good thumbnail. What do you think? That's a good thumbnail. Alright, now I got a camera underneath. Let's go watch that. Alright, we're about probably halfway through. Let's see where we're at. Tap's in there. Got some shavings in there. I think I need to go a little further. You want to go all the way to the end, because then it'll be too big for the fitting. So we're gonna go 5 or 6 more turns. See here. Yeah, I would say that grease captures some shavings, and that's good. We need to see if it got any into the motor still. So I'm going to clean this off with brake clean. I'm saying there's some shavings in there. I don't think anything got on our magnets. Let's pull a paper towel out. We'll grab these magnets out first. Okay, anything? Oh, there's one. See it? shaving there. Sticker in the hole here. Let's see if we get any more. I got the maggots in there. Well, looks like shavings. Let's check the paper towel. Granted, I probably took most of them off when I pulled that out. Yep. Well, that's paint. No, there's shaving there. Wipe our maggots off. Okay, we got the magnets good and clean. I'm gonna wipe the front of the face off quick. Paint, a little bit of metal. I got most of it. I stuck those magnets in. One more time. And some residual debris in there. Now I'm going to stick a magnet in a paper towel, stick it in there, that way we can try and pull it out. If there's anything else. We got everything out. Okay, so what do we learn from this? Well, we learned there's better ways to do it. Better way would have been to, like on the Ellis stuff, hold that thud. Like I said, the Ellis stuff. Now, this property in Ellisville, there's a lot of room for it. I actually have a video for this. Tag card up here or here. I don't know, I'm not good with the cards, but you probably won't see right away, but later on there will be a little link up here to show you the video of where we did this. And that's where you TIG weld the end bung to the oil pan. I was more than wanted to do it. I welded from the back side. Alright, so it looks nice and clean. Okay. Now the problem with that on a mop motor is that you you really don't have any good place to put it. There's just not much room between the balancer. You know, the crank sensor goes there. The balancer comes out pretty wide. You could put it down here, but it's right next to the AC compressor. And I would want to put a standoff on it. And I just think it'd be more work than it's worth. So with that said, I think that if you're getting ready to do this, put a turbo on your Mustang, all right, all these Fox body style, and I think maybe the newer ones, you have to put a Chuba K member on. Well, if you're going to do that, you got to prop the motor up or take the motor out. I prop the motor up with a hinge post while I swap out the K member. So what I would have done if I were to do this again, knowing what I know now, is while the K member's out, perfect time to pull the oil pan. Drain the oil, pull the oil pan out, and TIG weld it or MIG weld it on there the right way. I mean, you're 100% sure there's no metal shavings in there, which is obviously bad for the motor. Now, you can see from the video and the pictures that, yeah, you're going to get some in the oil can. So, yes, it works. Yes, a lot of companies do it. I mean, Hellion supplied the stuff to do it, right? Hellion, or Turbonetics Turbo Company, is warrantying this on how this is installed, so the risk is yours. A lot of people, it works fine. I'm just saying, if I were to do it, if you got the time and you got the K member out, pull the pan and weld it. Make sure it's clean. Put the pan back on. Perfect time to put a new pan gasket on it. You know, these cars are getting old, leaking oil. Put a new pan gasket on it. So if you like this video, subscribe, like the video. Come back for more. I got this whole shop. We build, fabricate a whole bunch of stuff. So thanks for watching. This is Fix It Fab.